It's 18 episodes and one retool into Baywatch nights, and somehow they have not had an episode about Garner. Yes, really. There have been much more interesting B-plots about Garner, but the further along we've gotten, the more he's been pushed into the background. And that sucks, because Gregory is easily the coolest one in the main cast, Lou Rawls notwithstanding, and the show was originally pitched as a buddy cop thing with him and David Hasselhoff. Well, today that all changes, because finally Garner will get his due. And it's a story by Maurice Hurley, so I'm kinda scared. Let's get a sip of that sweet, sweet vengeance.
It says here I'm dead. That can't be true.
Wait!
Enter Detective Leah Broussard and a man simply identified as Detective Bob. It's a pretty gruesome scene, with the judge being murdered with his own gavel and a news article stuffed in his mouth.
Talk about making him eat his words.
The body's right there, Detective Bob. Why yes, Broussard does know Garner. How did you guess? It turns out they were the ones who arrested killer Johnny Larkin, who vowed at the trial that he would get revenge on everyone involved in the same amount of time it took them to convict him. Oh, and Broussard and Garner used to be lovers. But not just lovers, Broussard was the one love Garner could never get over. This will surely mean a lot, and she will definitely exist outside of this one episode. Meanwhile, Mitch and Ryan are working out and talking about dates they both have later while trying not to act jealous. This goes over with the audience about as well as Mitch's flop sweat. They will be having lunch at nights around the same time Broussard will be meeting with Garner to discuss this Larkin situation.
It'll be quite interesting. The lunch of lost loves.
The fact they didn't name this episode The Lunch of Lost Loves was an absolute crime, and the Butte Bride Bee Agency should be called immediately.
Well, I think I'll hit the showers. Join me?
Maurice Hurley stink or shitty Hasselhoff improv? You decide!
The male ego is a disease.
Anywho, let's check out The Lunch of Lost Loves. First up is Garner and Broussard.
Johnny Larkin's been popped out on appeal.
Wait, what? The guy is convicted of murder, vows to get vengeance on the people who convicted him during the trial, and then is allowed out on appeal, thus immediately killing the judge who sentenced him just like he said he would? Surely when someone is appealing a life sentence and publicly threatened to kill more people, they aren't just allowed to roam free? This is too serious. How about some comedy with Mitch and Ryan's snooty dates?
Bunny is in town on a promotional tour for Beauregard Time.
Bobo's an old friend. Whatever he's paying you, it isn't enough.
That's sweet. Call me later.
Ta-ta.
As funny as it is unpredictable.
Hi, Howard. I gotta go. The assistant DA who prosecuted has been murdered.
I love the line delivery, like she just got called in to cover someone else's shift. Johnny Larkin doesn't stand a chance against Adidas.
Bob Brown always liked pushing iron.
What is with all these ironic deaths? Is this supposed to be meaningful, funny, scary? It'd help if we knew anything about Larkin other than he likes to murder. They don't even tell us who he killed to get convicted in the first place. Hell, they don't even bother mentioning he's a serial killer until halfway through the episode. But not like a classic serial killer like Bundy or Gacy.
Larkin's not the classic serial killer like Bundy or Gacy.
Wait, how did that whiteboard become a mirror?
Larkin wants you to know it's him.
Yeah, he said he'd do it, and he left an article about the case at the first crime scene. I thought that was pretty obvious. It's kind of amazing how dumb everyone is in this episode. It's like no one can retain any information for more than like 2 seconds.
Why weren't there some uniforms around?
He refused him. He said he could handle it himself.
Crunchy, let me see you home.
I'm a cop. I can see myself home. I should be seeing you home.
You're allergic to my cat.
You don't have a cat.
I've got the job of my dreams. I've got my cat.
This is Garner cat erasure, and I won't have it. Meanwhile, Mitch and Ryan discover their dates took off together, and Mitch could not give less of a shit. I guess this shouldn't be too much of a surprise, as when they start talking about their types, Mitch says one of the things he likes in a woman is if she doesn't constantly fill the air with words.
Doesn't constantly fill the air with words.
When he asks what Ryan's type is, she just flat out says you. And depending on the episode, she's either so disgusted with him she needs Donna to bail her out, or is already spontaneously made out with him. And then she says she doesn't date people she works with before making out with him again. So I don't even fucking know what Nights is going for with this will they or won't they hate story. I don't date people I used to work with either. Want to make out? This wouldn't have happened if the show had remembered Garner's cat. They spent all this time talking about how they should have backup to protect them, unlike the dummy who got killed working out, and then they went to Broussard's place alone and immediately got assaulted. Excellent police work. If not for the grace of Larkin also being stupid and just showing up to promise he'd kill them last, they'd be dead.
He was in there the whole time.
How does this devil phone work?
Looks like you could use some extra denim, buddy. Oh wait, no, here's some protection at last. So this juror's being targeted by a murderer and decides it's time to clean his fish tank? Oh man, big mistake. Now that water is involved, a lifeguard PI is gonna sniff you out faster than Baywatch Nights forgets Garner's cat. Fun fact, this guy was played by a magician whose only other acting credits are playing magicians. So, naturally, Nights cast him as some random victim?
2 cops and a civilian. We gotta stop this guy.
We get less than 12 hours.
Wait, they stopped by just to say that? What the hell was the point of this? Hey, question, why are Ryan and Mitch figuring everything out about Larkin while Garner just worries? Doesn't he have some personal thing with him? He doesn't even seem to know anything about the case, even though he was responsible for catching him. And where is Broussard now? Did she just give up on this? Garner thinks about doing something proactive and talking to Larkin's prison buddies, but Ryan says she'll go because this show hates Garner now.
I have some questions. I would like you to slip into the conversation.
And I'll be glad to help out in any way that I can, just as long as it doesn't interfere with my case.
Oh, what the hell? I understand.
The real mystery of Baywatch Nights is not the cases, but determining which scenes are included because of bad writing, being short on time, or hasty on-set rewrites that make no sense. Anyway, this guy has been helping Larkin get supplies in exchange for killing off a witness that could hurt his retrial, but for some reason he helps Ryan anyway? Good work, team! Oh, what the hell? Are the police escorts like stormtroopers? And why are they acting like everyone else is dead? Was there only one juror on this case? Well, Broussard, Garner's one true lost lover, whatever exists again, and now they gotta rescue her. Larkin tells Garner to come alone, but nobody tells the Buke Bribeby Agency what to do. Because, see, Mitch knows this random steam plant like the back of his hand, for some reason.
Garner, I know the Scattergood plant like the back of my hand.
Wow, that prison guy even provided Larkin with a harness so he can attach her to a crane like a cartoon villain. That dude had connections everywhere. So why doesn't he just drop her onto the ground instead of slowly lowering her into the water? The fool! He didn't know about the secret underwater entrance like lifeguard/PI Mitch Buchanan. That's right, folks. Even on Baywatch Nights, we have way more boring diving scenes than is ever necessary. Okay, the shootout's kinda awesome, though. Just kidding. This is what really happens.
What the hell?
Alright. It's this. My save, you son of a gun! Well, that was depressing. See you next week, folks! Next time on Baywatch, it's a repackaged movie! Take a trip back in time to Season 5 as our crew travels to Hawaii and adventure ensues. Aloha!